Hello, and welcome to this morning's session, the last one of the week this week. I think it's been a pretty good week on the new schedule. We are doing cards today. This is intuitive guidance. For those of you who have not seen this before, we do a card pull, obviously for virtual assistants or anybody who's watching this really. And what we do basically is I get you to select whether you are intuitively drawn to card 1, 2, 3, or more than one. Because obviously if you are drawn to more than one, then you can definitely take these messages, take what resonates, and leave the rest. And that's pretty much how it works. So think about now which number you're drawn to, 1, 2, or 3. We're just pulling the third card now. And then let's see where this takes us. If you're new to the channel, my name is Michelle Dale. I'm coming from Virtual CoWorking Space. This is the Sky Sanctuary Room, and this is where we help virtual assistants to level up in their business, lifestyle, and mindset. This last card does not want to come out today. It's interesting because, oh, there it is. And it's on the floor again. It's interesting because 2 came out from the second card. So let's take a look and see what these mean today for you. There is definitely a love is in the air vibe going on, and I've got a funny feeling this is something to do with there's definitely a strong emphasis on loving yourself and doing something because you love it, or doing something for the right reasons. And I almost feel like maybe you're somebody who has been offered an opportunity and all of the credentials look good, you know, the money looks good, and or the package looks good or something like that, but you feel like you're not going to love it, you know, and you're torn right now between, do I choose me because I'm not going to love this and I know it's going to be stressful, or I know I'm not going to like it, or I know this, that, and the other. Hi, Sharafa. Or do I choose something different? Do I choose to go for what makes more logical sense? Okay, so Triffa, just to let you know, you choose a card 1, 2, or 3, and we are about to officially start the reading now. So if you chose card number 1, true love is without condition. And again, I feel like there is definitely something centered around love, but there is also centered around true love is without condition. If I choose this opportunity, if I choose this client, if I choose this job, I will not be choosing myself. That will not be part of my self-care routine, or that will not be giving my self-care, because I know it's going to be stressful. I know it's going to be difficult for me. I know I'm not going to enjoy doing it, but the package is good. The offer is good. So you're like almost torn between, do I do what's best for me, or do I do what is most logical? And basically the message is here, true love is without condition, as in you should not place any conditions on yourself or your work in order to be able to live your life in complete fulfillment. Okay, this is what this message is all about. We are meant to be here to live our lives in complete fulfillment. So therefore, if you have opportunities that arise that look shiny and nice on the surface, but you know deep down they're not what you truly want, you are going out of alignment with yourself. You are going against your true nature. And as you start that process, it's almost like a process of trying to convince yourself that you're making the right decision. Okay, so it's a process of this. I'm trying to convince myself that even though I know deep down this is not the right decision for me, look at this shiny thing, and look at what I get here, and look at what I'm going to do here. And it's almost like kidding yourself. And just so you know, your message is that the path to true fulfillment, the path to true happiness, is not going to lie in the logical decisions of why you're going to do something or take something. It's going to lie in loving yourself unconditionally, that you don't have to put any pressure on yourself to be someone you're not. You don't have to put any pressure on yourself to try and force yourself like a square peg into a round hole. Okay, so love yourself unconditionally means it doesn't matter if you miss opportunities that are not in alignment with what you truly want. Even if someone else is telling you you should do it, you should go for it, this is a good opportunity, think about your career, think about this, that and the other. No, the message here today is think about you. Okay, if you picked number 2, we had 2 cards come out today on this one. Similar theme running through. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And then we have another new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, and I've got a funny feeling these 2 are linked. So if you were drawn to 1 and 2, I've got a funny feeling that these are linked. But bring love into the situation. Again, this is about truly choosing you. Do I love myself enough to turn that opportunity down? Or do I really love this opportunity? And if I don't, maybe I should let it go. Okay. And what's gonna make you come to the right decision for you is the confidence. The confidence is the key to success, and that is the confidence to make the right decision for you. Okay, so if you pick number 2 as your cards and these are your messages, it really is guiding you towards choosing things that are going to make you truly happy, because if you don't, you're going to be out of alignment and then you're going to start walking a path. Now, you can walk a path in the wrong direction and still get back on course anytime you want to. It's just simply a case of making a different choice and turning in a different direction and moving forward. Okay, so this is not like a life and death situation here, but there is something that if you choose to go against yourself, if you choose to go against your personal intuition of I don't want to do this, so therefore I'm not going to do it, okay? Or if you choose, okay, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to start walking that path, you can always turn around. You can always take a different direction. But the clarity here in the situation is if you choose something you don't love, you will start walking in a path that is the opposite direction, no matter how good it looks at the other end, no matter what promises there are at the other end that is making you doubt yourself right now, thinking, well, even though I don't like it, maybe I should. You know, like these people are like work and work and work just because they think that when they retire, you know, they're gonna have a great life, and then, you know, they get some illness or something like that, and then they end up just dying, or they have a terrible retirement, and because they can't do anything that they wanted to do. That's walking a path and walking a path to no end result. There is only now, and that's very much about what this is about. This is not planning for your retirement. This is about choosing you now in the moment and going for what you truly want right now, even if it makes no logical sense for you to turn something else down. Always bring love into the situation and do what you love, and have the confidence to say no to something that you know you won't love, and then you'll be fine. You need that confidence to say no and stand in your true power. And if you chose number 3, the message here today is for you to shine, be your lighthouse. And again, I feel like these are all very much linked. If all of these are resonating with you, it wouldn't surprise me. But it's now saying this is your moment. When you choose yourself, when you choose to unconditionally love yourself and have no grand expectations of who you need to be and what you should do, and you simply just choose what makes you happy. A lot of people feel uncomfortable with that decision, but why? Because when you truly do that, then that's when you shine. And this is why all of these things are linked in together. If you want to shine, if you want to show up in the world as a presence or a person that people are naturally drawn to and want to be around, and this is very significant in virtual assistants, by the way, especially in industries which are pretty competitive, you have to have that shine in order to attract the people that you want to attract, in order to attract those clients. You know, when we're in this sea of people that are all trying to offer the same things and do the same thing and, you know, go after the same clients, what's going to make you stand out? I will tell you, it's not what's on your CV, it's not what courses you've taken, what qualifications you've achieved. It's going to be none of that. It's going to be who you are showing up as when you're in front of that client, and when you're building your business, and when you're doing your marketing, and when you're growing. Who you show up as. Somebody who's shining and vibrant and happy with themselves and happy with where they are right now and who they're being right now, or somebody who is trying to force themselves in the wrong direction. Trying to be somebody they're not, trying to compete with others. You know, these are all things that definitely dull your sparkle when it comes to business, when it comes to showing up in your life, when it comes to attracting clients. For sure, it's a very good idea to get some skills. It's a great idea to take a VA course, to learn how to run the business, to learn how to do these things, but that does not make you. What will make you in this business is you showing up with energy, with love, with confidence, with vitality, showing up knowing this is where I want to be, this is who I am, and this is who I serve. And I love it. And I'm here because I'm happy to be here. This is a very, very collective reading centered around love, confidence, and being who you truly need to be. So if you are somebody right now who is feeling unsettled, somebody who is feeling they're not achieving the things that they need to achieve, somebody who is feeling that they're just not where they want to be, the message to you is love yourself more, choose you, walk the path in alignment with who you truly want to be, and everything will work out perfectly. So thank you so much for listening and being here with me today. We are going to do our daily accountability. Get your journals at the ready because we do this every day after our sessions. And in the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic weekend ahead. And I shall see you back here on Sunday for the online business news in Virtual CoWorking Space. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the replay, have a wonderful weekend and take care. Before we begin, don't forget you can join me live online inside Virtual CoWorking Space at www.virtualmissfriday.com/VCS. If you enjoy this session, give it a like. I'd love to hear from you, so write me a comment. And so you don't miss any updates, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. So now we're going to look for the positive with our gratitude. First, we'll spend 1 minute thinking of the day before. Thinking of all the things that happened, reflecting on work, interactions, relationships, memorable moments, and more. Now you'll write one thing down minimum that you're grateful for. You can, of course, write down more. Something good, something that went right, a small moment or a big win. The more you search for things to be grateful for, the more you will experience things to be grateful for. Now we're going to read out your goal. Make sure your goal is written down in a journal or somewhere you can easily access it. Read your goal now, ideally out loud, and commit to this goal. Believe it will happen. And by reading this daily, the universe knows clearly what your goal is and the things
begin to shift in the direction of your goal. Follow your instincts when this happens by taking action. Now you need to see your goal in visualization. Spend this minute thinking about the goal in your mind. See yourself taking steps towards the goal, or even better still, see yourself having already achieved the goal. Close your eyes and go there. Step into the feeling, step into the place, step into the accomplishment. And finally, it's time for your most important task. Set this task for today and make it relating to your goal. This could be something small like sending an email, recording a video, or making a phone call, or it could be bigger. Either way, one task a day is one step forward, and those steps will add up. Do what you can from where you are now. Set the intention, and the action will carry you towards your goal. Well done you for completing your daily co-create session. Have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you next time.